Welcome back to Let's Play Rise of the Argonauts, Burning Dog fans. I'm here looking at the God screen, and, you know what? I'm not at all surprised to discover that I actually really like the abilities listed under Apollo. All these, extremely defensive abilities that make you more powerful. Health regeneration, making your shield more powerful. I'm not sure what a power block is. I'll have to look into that. I think these are just some of these are just active abilities, but you know, a lot of this is really impressive sounding. But I'm still gonna have to invest in a weapon, or because you can't defeat everyone just by blocking. I'm not quite sure where to go. I really like the feel of the sword, but you impress Hermes by, well, using your wits to talk your way out of a situation, which means, well, let's be fair here. Being sarcastic, kind of conniving, outright lying, I don't know. The downside to Athena, of course, is that if she had her way, everything would be a police state. That's the kind of justice she's dedicated to. Letter of the law, not the spirit. And, of course, Ares just wants to murder everyone. So I'm not sure which one to go with. I can't remember the downside to Apollo. I think it might be that he wishes to sacrifice himself. I don't know. So for now, anyway, I'm going to dedicate some deeds to Apollo. Oh, but I thought this was neat. If you hit the details button down there, it goes from an actual description of the ability to indomitable will. Your resistance while blocking is increased. The will to fight is the bulwark upon which all battle stands. The warrior's will is the only thing his enemy can never destroy. Only the warrior himself can diminish it. This one seems really important. You can revive Argonauts who get knocked down. The truest hallmark of a great commander is that he imparts conviction in his followers and the will to continue the fight. Yes, I will dedicate... Oh yes, I see how that works. Oh, it even shows me how far it goes. I should probably give that one to Athena no matter what I do. But let's not be stupid about it. Yeah, let's start with that one, okay. It's not great, but it leads to greater things. Yes, I do. I think we'll try to get more of a feel for the weapons before I really go into anything. I did like some of the Hermes abilities, though, like over here. Whenever you dodge, you leave behind a decoy that enemies will attack. The upgraded version of that one is you can leave up to 3 of them at once. I want to check what stars is before we go back. Okay. What? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I have no idea what this is. Oh, okay. I get the things, then So I'm guessing if I get all of the deeds that fill this one out, then I get, some kind of bonus from this. Alright. What even is that? On altar, okay. Huh. Well, I'm messing around long enough. Let's get the hell out of here.
What a view! You can see for miles here.
I heard he fought like a lion.
The sacrifices of those who died in defense of this land will never be forgotten. Be proud of your men and women, your sons and daughters, your kin. They honored their vows. May we give as much to honor our own.
Oh. Okay then. Let me just take a look at the map. I'm up there. I need to find my way out of this castle. I really wish there was a short button, but back didn't seem to do anything. Okay. Actually, I think I'll be back this way.
He was a good man.
Yeah, back, not doing anything. Okay, yes, okay, I keep going all the way down and then turn right. Not the best map I've ever worked with. But then I've had worse.
Hail, King Jason.
Captain Idas, how are you feeling?
Better, my king. My pride was injured more than anything. Was a time those Ionian dogs wouldn't have had a chance.
You fought bravely, my friend. The odds were great.
I've got 3 things for your attention, Jason. First, we have the results from our investigation of the attack. Second, I've just received a report of a disturbance in the village. And lastly, there's a private matter I would discuss with you.
Let's hear the investigation report.
I'm afraid it's both disturbing and disappointing.
What's the disturbing part?
The assassin bore all the markings of a Black Tongue. His dress, his weapons, his tattoos, and of course, his marksmanship.
I was wondering about that.
Jason, I went to that balcony. There's not a bowman in Greece who could have made that shot.
Disturbing indeed. And the disappointing part?
We still don't know why he came. The Ionians, that's easy. They're mercenaries. They came for plunder. But why Alcime was targeted? What anyone could have hoped to gain from it? We've learned nothing.
It's true, he shot her first. I wasn't even looking.
Idas, what do you know of the Black Tongues?
Just the common rumors, really. They're a cult that worships the dark titaness Hecate. Like the Ionians, they place the old gods above Olympus. For centuries, the Black Tongues were the most feared assassins in Greece. I don't know if you remember, but when you were a boy, Alcime's father, King Lacomedes, waged a war against the cult. Until this attack, everyone thought he had eradicated them.
Apparently not. The Ionians. Are we sure they were nothing more than hired mercenaries?
As far as we can tell. We traced this particular band back to Ithaca. They were there about a month ago to reprovision. Our sources say they spoke there of a new job they'd just been hired for. A well-paying job.
What is this report of trouble in the village?
Apparently, Zeno of Thessaloniki has arrived on Iolcus. His brother Menander fell during the attack.
Yes. I heard he was among the guests who were killed.
As you can imagine, Zeno is none too pleased. Thessaloniki has never been a friendly neighbor. Those cheese-eaters have been jealous of Zeus's favor for as long as anyone can remember.
I remember this Zeno. Loud, arrogant sort. Fancies himself a general.
Aye. Well, he's down in the village shouting at anyone who will listen, demanding compensation for his brother. He's got a couple of men with him, and the guard who made the report says there was a witch with him as well.
A witch?
What is this private matter, Idas? You know you may speak freely with me.
Yes, well, it's time for me to step down, Jason. I'm not the man I once was. This attack made me realize I've grown old. I can't ask men to fight for me when I can't fight for them.
More than any man in Iolcus, you've earned the right to choose when your time has come.
I've got 3 men in mind who could do the job. The sooner you make your choice, the sooner I can start training them to take my place.
Well, I don't know, I guess I am the king.
Let's see the men who would attempt to replace you.
It's probably for the best that I take care of this.
Lieutenants Evarius, Myron,
Yeah, I had
and
a feeling
Platon,
with those guys.
step forward. These 3 are equal in rank and seniority. I believe all 3 could do the job.
Lieutenant Myron, make your claim.
My name is Myron. I come from a family of shepherds. For 3 years, I've led the night watch. Far too many died in the attack. It must not happen again. The guard could not survive another blow.
Let's hear how you would defend the palace, Myron.
Pull back the guard to the palace's living quarters, where the most people are. Important officials, yourself, Master Pelias, should have bodyguards at all times.
What do you think of your companions?
Dedicated, but reckless. In times such as these, we must be cautious.
Okay, so Myron's the cautious one.
Lieutenant Platon.
It's not gonna be
Speak.
this one.
Platon,
Oh, not this
born
one.
a fisherman.
I thought it was
but
the,
destined
Ares
to be
guy.
Captain. King Jason, your
Oh, maybe it is
guards
this
have
guy.
grown complacent. It's time to make a clean start, break them down, and build them up again. Instill discipline.
Discipline without strategy only goes so far, Platon. How would you defend the palace?
To start, I'd have the guards off their asses and out scouring the island for the next threat. Those that must be here should be stationed in the royal court, the natural defensive point.
What do you think of your companions?
They mean well, I suppose, but they don't have the balls to do what must be done. No offense.
Lieutenant Evarius, speak your case.
I am Evarius, son of a farmer from the plains. I've known no other captain than Idas. If chosen, I will strive to lead as he does. Honor and sacrifice will be the hallmark of your guard.
Tell me, Evarius, how would you defend the palace?
I would do as Idas did. Spread the guard throughout to spot any attack as soon as possible.
What do you think of your fellow lieutenants?
Both are dedicated in their own way. I'll speak no ill of them.
What is your counsel, Uncle?
From what I know, each of these men is capable. I'll tell you how we chose in the old days. We counted their scars and picked the one who had the most. In this case, that would be Avarius.
I've made my decision.
Who will it be then?
Lieutenant Myron, I name you Captain of the Guard. Make the safety of our people your first priority. May you always be first in battle and last to stand in our defense.
Thank you. Under my watch, we'll be prepared for any threat.
All three of you, I am grateful the Guard has men of your quality. Dismissed.
I think I did pretty well there.
I thank you, Jason. I'm sure my wife, Cipriana, will thank you too.
After a few months with you around all day, she may change her tune.
I'd like to go tell her the news.
Of course. Let's finish our business, then you can go to the village.
I think that was the end of the business, actually.
To be safe, let's keep the watch doubled, Idas.
As you say, Jason.
Okay. I didn't want to go there anyway.
Nephew, what news?
Nothing yet. There's a disturbance in the village I must see to. And I must still speak with Argos.
When I have a moment, I will see what I can find about the location of Delphi.
I hope he's not one of those advisors. You know the kind I'm talking about. I do like how they have a dude open the door, as opposed to having it just invisibly open in front of you. What the hell's that? Yeah, you kind of missed a couple letters there.
Here did Iolcum, favored of Zeus, defeat the giant Typhor to claim these lands. Iolcum vowed that he and his descendants would forever honor Zeus and protect his sacred island.
I'm off screen.
And so was founded the kingdom of Iolcus.
Well, Hermes is the messenger of the gods, so maybe a Herm is a decree of the gods. La 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 la. It kind of looks
Your
like he's
palace
skipping.
would be at home among the great houses of Athens or Mycenae.
Oh. Hey, sup?
Hail, sir. There's reports of trouble in the village. Some foreign warrior demanding to see you.
I'll see to it. Thank you.
Oh, I gotta turn around. Does your buddy have anything to say?
Sir, one of the villagers came by. Says this warrior in the village had a witch with him.
We'll see about that.
Welcome, King Jason. May the blessings of Apollo's light shine upon you. What can Pandora, a humble fortune teller and follower of the sun god, do for you?
Does Apollo grant you the gift of foresight? Is that why you're a fortune teller?
I'm certainly not an oracle or even a seer, but I have some knowledge of the stars and their influence on men.
And besides prophecy, why else do you follow Apollo?
Oh, Apollo rules over much more than that. He is the sun god, he who commands the sun. Civilization, music, and order, all of these are noble things.
This is true. He was the patron of the creative arts, if I remember correctly.
What of Apollo's virtues? Do they have an effect on your work?
nobility of purpose, a studious and open mind, compassion. These are the virtues I strive to uphold. There is a reason good men ask Apollo to bless their shields. He favors those whose purpose is true and who fight only to defend what's noble and right.
What type of fortunes do you tell?
I ask a person questions about their relationships with their fellow man. Then I interpret their responses and align them with the constellations of the stars.
Perhaps later.
Of course. I am at your service, Warden.
I must be going, Pandora. Be well.
Apollo bless you.
Well, we'll have my fortune read in the next episode, but from what I've heard, I'm pretty confident when I say that I believe that I'm going to stand in the light and follow Apollo. I'm BurningDogFace, and I'll see you in the next episode of Let's Play Rise of the Argonauts. Later.